The news on STV channel. I am Daniel Urhobo. A section of the Urhobo people has condemned the recent outburst of the Apex Urhobo Socio-Cultural Organization, Urhobo Progress Union, against Tantita Security Services, describing it as a self-interest-driven voyage and neither reflect or represent the interests of the generality of the Urhobo people. The people comprising of Tantita pipeline surveillance coordinators and workers, including presidents of Urhobo and gas police communities, had gathered in Ughelli Monday 7th July 2025, where they described the UPU's position of Saturday 5th July as a form of ethnic intermarriage that runs contrary to the tenets of the UPU and the debasement of values that all Urhobos must rise against. Comrade Otumemine Ugbesiala, who read a press statement at the meeting, said the UPU President General's assertion that the July 5th resolution emanated from a General Assembly Conference was a pack of blatant lies, adding that contrary to the UPU's claim that Tantita Security has no operations in Urhobo land, the security outfit employed over 3,500 Urhobo indigents from 88 communities in 16 Urhobo kingdoms.
In the first place, there is nothing like the General Assembly Conference of the Urhobo in the UPU Constitution. Article 5A of the UPU Constitution speaks of the annual Urhobo National Congress. Having violated the Constitution, it is clear that they do not speak for the Urhobo nation. Secondly, quoting section 257 subsection 2 of the Petroleum Industrial Act 2022 shows Urhobo ignorance of how Tantita operates. Every single kilometer of pipeline traversing Urhobo land is protected by Urhobo indigent 100%. Every community in Urhobo land has given slots as operating coordinators and are responsible for the safekeeping of the pipelines in their domain. Therefore, Tantita has fully complied with the provisions of the PIA.
Dr. Memine eulogized the Urhobo workforce in Tantita Security Services for making the company's operations very successful in reducing vandalism, oil theft, and environmental degradation across Urhobo land, just as he raised critical questions for the UPU. On his part, Chief Ukwebitere Kenneth, the president of every community, described the UPU's demand for stoppage of Tantita operations in Urhobo land as a demand for sacking of the thousands of Urhobos in Tantita's employment, just as he accused the UPU President General, Chief Esegam Owe, of being myopic to the extent of trying to insinuate that only persons of Urhobo extraction could do business in Urhobo land, a notion he said was contrary to the values of the UPU.
The people that are seeing the result, they are all employees of Tantita. Is that not true? Yeah. Tantita Security has done well. Those that are saying that they don't want Tantita in Urhobo land, we are not the sort of them.
Also speaking at the meeting, the president of Urhobo Youth Council, Comrade God's Power Enero, Godwin Oporoko, among others, commended Tantita for good works in raising the stakes for oil production in the country, just as they condemned the actions of the UPU, calling on the President General and executives to toe a new line.
We are over there, so we will have children. I put up our children. Yes. We can have children. No. So we come here to show say Tantita employ our children for divided areas. They are fighting for their own pocket, not for Urhobos.
About 3 days ago, we saw a publication from the UPU wing that they reject Tantita in Urhobo land. Are we in support of that?
We cannot
I know of many Urhobo sons and daughters that are running contract job there. As we are here now, some of them are there working.
High point of the meeting was the passing of a vote of implicit confidence on Tantita security services, which were unanimously carried by all in attendance. That is the size of the news bulletin. Thanks for viewing. Always keep it with STV channel.